name is Coach MeanReen, and I am so happy you are here. Let me tell y'all, it is. It's been one of those days. Like as I was driving to work, I was like, "Okay, girl. First of all, you forgot your tripod, forgot my mechanisms to make my job on. Hey, Fabi, to make my job here on YouTube easier. I forgot my tripod. I forgot my new gadget I just purchased. I call her Jawbone. I forgot Jawbone. All morning I've been working. I'm good. How are you, Fabi? How you doing? I forgot Jawbone. I wanted to bring her so I could have some news. It's good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but it's good to feel your energy. I wanted to bring Jawbone to work because I wanted to get some different angles. Forgot her. But it's okay. I have more days to do my thing. There's plenty of days. I'll be at work many more times. So I'll remember one day. You know how that goes. All the time running out the house. And then I don't know about you guys, but I am have to have everything packed the night before kind of girl. I cannot prepare my lunch and all of that in the morning. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I'm going to forget something. And that's what happened. This morning, I know I have to pack my work bag, everything the night before, because my mind don't work first thing in the morning. I am not a morning person at all. And I know you shouldn't speak those things, you shouldn't speak one kind of energy over your life, because then that's what you'll be. But I've never in my entire life, and I've been here for 46 years now, I've never been a morning person. And I don't think that's gonna change, child. And I'm a night person. I can stay up all night long. I can stay up. What's up, Eliza Barr? How you doing? I'm totally not a morning person. I'm one of those people that has to pack everything for work. Or anybody in the chat that's also in school. Are you a person that has to pack everything the night before, or can you function well in the morning? I can't. It's first of all, I'm like, why is it morning already? Even if I try to go to bed early. Hi, Zanny Adventures. Welcome to the live. Hi, Janet. Welcome. Hi. Oh, I can't say that name. KJ Wayne TV. Hello, welcome. I work in an office, KJ. Did I say hello, Janet? I think I said that out loud. Hi, Janet. How you doing? Professor X. When I get to my point for this live, which has to be soon because I have to be done. I have a hard stop today. How you doing, Professor X? I was watching your videos earlier. I don't know if you saw my comments. I was watching your videos. Fabi says, I packed the girls' lunch every morning. I'm going to try to do it at night and see. Yeah, I got to do it the night before. There's no way. In the morning, I need all of my energy to zen, to thank God for waking me up, and to try and, create that happy place. I can't be running around packing. TT, welcome to the live. How you doing, baby girl? I can't in the morning. Listen, my hat and my wig go off to all of you morning people, the people that wake up at the crack of dawn and be like, good morning, good morning. But you know what? Y'all can't hang at night. At nighttime, y'all go to bed at like 8:30. Child, 8:30, I'm just waking up, child. Me at 8:30. What's up, my biddy? Welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. My biddy. Say F, I don't know what that means. I'm not gonna say something I don't know what it means, hun. You've entered the chat of a 46-year-old woman who ain't about a bunch of bull. So if you're gonna hang around, you can hang, but you're gonna have to grow up real fast if you're trying to make me say crazy things, child. So as I was saying, guys, you know I like to warm it up a little bit before I get to the point. I'm going to, hey Stephanie. That's me when I get to work, all smiles and all, because I'm already up. When you get to work, you're all smiles. When I get to work, I wish I had my, hello, Shingzozilla. I'm probably saying that terribly wrong. Just watch your, I mean, you ain't spell it all the way out, but watch your tone, okay? Welcome to the live. Oh, I ain't bring them over here. When I come into the office, I got my shades on. They're probably like, this Hollywood thing. Who she thinks she is? It's not that. It's my eyeballs are not awake yet. They're not ready for the sunlight. I'm a vampire. Shin Godzilla. Oh, Shin Godzilla. What's up, Shin God? Are you from Shaolin? Are you from Staten Island, New York? How you doing? Welcome to the live. My name is Coach MeanReen. I'm so happy you're here. My content is fire, so you should stick around and check it out. You feel me? And tell your sister, tell your mama, tell a friend to tell a friend. I got my shades on, child, and I am just not. It takes me a minute to wake up. I am not a morning person, but you know, I am thankful. Like when I wake up, welcome to everybody coming into the live. I appreciate everybody for being here. Stick around, guys. Like right now, I'm just kind of greeting everybody. Everybody's coming in. Everybody that's coming in, I'm saying hello to. And then you got about 2 more minutes of this, and then I'm gonna get to the point. Okay. Ooh. So first of all, for lunch today, I'm still doing my consistency challenge, healthy eating. What's up, Danielle? How you doing? Healthy eating every day since October. Lord have his mercy on me. Since August, August 4th, and it runs all the way to the end of the month, August 30th. And it's healthy eating, it's consistency, it's eating well every single day, no cheats, right? And then also moving your body consistently, not eating Bojangles. Is Professor X still here? Bojangles. He said, I ain't signed up for no challenge. So shut your mouth. That's what he said. I heard him. I only like the firm, crunchy grape. Yeah, these ones. How did you know? These are a little bit mushy. Hi, Tina. He said, I am. Mm-hmm. So, I've been doing this consistently, and I feel good. You swear that's what I said. That's not what you said, Professor X? You ain't say that? You wasn't like, who the hell told her she could tell me about Bojangles? And what you said you got? Biscuit, fries. I think I put that in your comment. I put Bojangles with the eyeballs. You know, we trying to be, what you said you had ham. Oh, you got ham. They have ham at Bojangles? I don't know, child. I ain't from the South, but when we went, we did go to Bojangles and we had fried chicken. And I was like, this is pretty good, I guess. But I don't. Ooh, country ham biscuit. Ooh, that does sound good. country ham. See, I was all in your business. And you said something about seasoned fries. Okay, Shin Godzilla said, Minions, tonight we steal the moon. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let me get to it, all right? First of all, this is directly from Professor X channel, guys. And I actually took notes from his video, see? Because I thought everything he said in the video is everything I'll be saying anyway, but I love the way he said it. It's nice to hear somebody else say it. And Professor X, you have got to stay on. Matter of fact, you know what you should do? And he said, and a large tea. Was it a large sweet tea? So I'm guess you guys are probably wondering why I named this damn live Eviction, right? Because there's a few things we, as content creators, we need to evict. I say this in my classes a lot. If you guys are new here, if you're new, I'm a fitness coach and I do live Zoom workouts. Actually, it's a live Zoom eviction every night. Because I'm evicting fat every night. Every night, man, we evicting all of them bad habits. Every night. We're evicting all of that the mindset that you have that tells you that you cannot be consistent. We're trying to evict that too. Some people are real stubborn. You know what I'm saying? You got to get the marshal. You got to get the marshal down there to get that eviction to happen. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I use the word eviction because I'm seeing that all over social media. Like people using that word and claiming that. Actually, the video that really made me put it up, this lady said, I'm getting evicted from my car. That made me laugh out loud. I'm like, damn, everybody using this damn eviction word, so let me use it too. But I'm going to use it in the way that I use it when I'm teaching my fitness classes. When you think about eviction, right, it's a process. Somebody got to take somebody to court. Sometimes the marshal has to get involved in order to get rid of it, right? Like to actually execute the eviction, right? So it's a process. It takes a while. And the person that is getting evicted, they know it's coming. See where I'm going with this? Look, hold on. They know it's coming. They know the eviction is coming and they be trying to avoid it. Right? Monique, hi. Wait, let me say hi to everybody and then I'm going to get to the point. I really will. Hi, Miss V. So what I like to say, Shin Godzilla, I'm going to get that in there. I'm going to let it roll off my tongue eventually. Shin Godzilla said movie reference. What movie? I watch movies, but there's certain movies I do not watch or I haven't seen. And like, what's the movie I didn't see? And my husband was like, you got to see this. And he made me watch it. What movie was that? CB4. I never saw that before. And he was like, you've never seen CB4? And he made me watch it. And I was like, oh, okay, it's pretty funny. So I've seen movies that I like to see. Anyway, back to the eviction, guys. I'm getting to the point. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody. So what I always say in my class is fat is stubborn, right? And sometimes we've got, yes, child. Same thing, Tina. Tina said, if I haven't spoken to you, I'm exhausted. Hey to you too. Greetings and salutations. Listen, let me tell you something, guys. Hi, Monique. So, sidebar. When you're on this YouTube thing and you're doing a live, and I know people say, oh, well, you don't have that many people in your chat. You should be able to keep up. Okay. You have to understand that multiple things are working at once, right? You have the chat moving. You're also trying to remember what the hell you got to say, trying to stick to the point. If you're on a time crunch, you're paying attention to that. Take into account also people have their lives happening behind the scenes. So don't always take offense if someone doesn't acknowledge you. Now, I get it. Sometimes people do see you in their live and they don't acknowledge you. But guess what you can do? You can just exit stage left If you feel like you're not being acknowledged, if you feel like you're being ignored all the time you come to somebody's live, stop showing up. Evict yourself from their live. Hello. This, like, you're not always going to be acknowledged by everybody, right? Everybody's not going to like you. You're not always going to be acknowledged. Some people are going to love you. Other people can't stand the sound of your voice. What are you going to do? Like, what are you really going to do? But in saying that, guys, like, don't always jump to the conclusion that somebody is hating on you or somebody is purposefully ignoring you. Maybe they truly didn't see you. Maybe they truly didn't see your text or your message or your thing in the chat. And sometimes in the chat, guys, I'm being real with you. I might want to support someone and I might say, hey to the person and hey to the chat. And that's it. Like, and I see people saying, hey, coach, but I can't always respond. And not to say you can't too, but I tell y'all a million times, hi, DeCenta. I got a million things going on, and I got a million things I'm trying to do. Not a million, but a few things, multiple things, and I'm sure you do too. I'm not saying you don't. I'm not saying I have more things going on. Lord have mercy. I feel like you always got to, like, really fully flesh your ideas because people take offense, child. But anyway, don't always take offense to everything. Like, please, Lord Jesus, help them to be more, like, people all hear it a lot, right? That you have to have tough skin if you're gonna be on social media. That you have to have tough skin, and everyone's like, I got tough skin. No, you don't. And that's okay too. You don't have to play tough if you're not tough. I got mine. Because a lot of people are sensitive. And it just depends on what that thing is that's going to make that show. Nobody is super tough at all times in every instance. And people do that. I see that quite often on social media when we're discussing stuff like what I'm about to talk about now. People say, oh, well, that ain't me because I don't care what nobody got to say about it. That's not true. There's no way in every situation you never care what anybody has to say. Never. Now, there's a difference between, you can care what somebody has to say, but you can also not let it stop you. There's two different things, right? So Tina said, F them disclaimers. Anybody can get it when I'm tired. I miss you, Fabi. Oh my gosh. Like, I just miss you. I miss your lives. I miss you. I hope everything is okay. I have a lot going on right now. I'm in the waiting room. My bestie, she's still in the hospital? Fabi? She's still in the hospital? Or she went back? Because that was a while ago. Oh, Lord. Hi, Selena. Oh, my God, Jesus. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. I'm so sorry to hear that, Fabi. Oh, my God. And that, imagine what she's going through. Imagine. Like, I hope, like, I'm pretty sure when I be talking about certain things, you hear me. And I really do. One of my prayers is that I speak with clarity. Not so much speaking, like having the most creative things to say, but just being clear. Hi, Lala. Oh my God, my heart goes out to her, her family, and just her resolve to continue through life. Does she have children? When I say like driving is probably the most, you know how everybody's afraid to fly? You're probably safer in a plane than in a car, child. Cause you gotta drive for everybody on the road, and I really try to drive this point home. And I know I'll be getting on my husband's nerves, but you don't understand. You don't understand how precious life is. And I say this all the time, guys. You do not understand how in an instant your life can change until it happens to you. People can still, it's just like, just think, ladies, this is if you've had a child, just like people told you what labor was like, right? They told you, oh God, it hurts, oh my God, oh, or they told you, oh, it's not that bad, it's a beautiful gift, or whatever. But you didn't understand what labor was until you felt them labor pains. Same thing when you have a life-altering event. You don't understand what that is until you go through it. And it changes your perspective on life in a blink of an eye. That we really are not in control here. So like I be telling my husband, like, you gotta drive for everybody on the road. You gotta give your space in case the person in front of you stops short. It's not to be a nag, it's reality. Like, because in a blink of an eye, the person in front of you could do some really dumb stuff. Because they on their phone, who knows what they got going on. They could have left their house and saw their wife with her legs in the air with another man, and now they on the road. They not paying attention. So you got to drive for them. And I'm not even exaggerating. This is real talk. Everybody that come on the road, be careful on the road. Give yourself enough space. Slow down. It's better to get there safely than not at all. Slow down. There ain't nothing more important than your life than coming out of that car the same way you entered it. Babylon. My heart really goes out to your friend, Fabi, and to you, because that's a trauma for you too. You knew her. It's so sad. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to mourn. You know, West Indians, we've been told to be strong. And, you know, we always want to show a brave face and be strong and be strong and be strong. But sometimes it's okay to break down and cry. Because life can be sad at times, you know? Woo, Lord. But guys, just please, like, be careful. Like, there's no one to impress. Like, you don't have to beat the GPS. Please. Slow down. If it's raining, there's no need to, you can't beat the rain. Slow down. Pull over if you can't see. Don't be macho or whatever. I don't know what it is that people have with driving. Like, oh, you want to beat the GPS? Oh, so what? So when you get there, you can tell everybody, I got here 2 minutes faster than what the GPS. Who gives a shit? You want to get there in one piece. If somebody in front of you is driving crazy, slow down and move away from them. Be safe first. There's no need to speed up and try to, like, slow down. And I'm not saying your friend did this. I'm not saying at all, Fabi. I'm just, this made me think about driving and how dangerous it can be. And you can get into your car and you don't know if that's the last time you will walk or the last time you will be here on earth. So guys, please. Anthony's, hi. She said, that's real. I say the same, Coach. I think I have seen stuff can happen in the blink of an eye. Yes. And it's, and people don't understand, or maybe they do understand, but then at the same time, they still feel like it's not going to happen to them. Like, a lot of people feel like that, like, oh, I'm a good driver, but everybody else on the road ain't. It's not even about you. It's not about how good you drive or whatever. It's about safety, you know? You got to drive for everyone. You got to slow down. Sometimes when the light turns green, don't just run out into the road, because there could be an asshole that didn't see the light turn red for them and still be coming across. And yes, you had the right of way, but they dumbass ain't, they in the wrong way, and they gonna smash into you. Like, so you got to think beyond the who's right, who's wrong, what's, is safety first. Yes, Danielle said life can be difficult, and it is definitely okay to cry. It is. And it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be unsure. It's okay to be insecure. That's a word that makes people that triggers people, because it's a I think it's a vulnerability thing. If somebody calls you insecure, it's like, I ain't insecure. I ain't insecure. Yes, you are. Everybody is. Everybody has an insecurity. And anyone that says they don't, then bomba lying. You know what I'm saying? They lying. Everybody got a insecurity. It might not be physical. Maybe you think you're absolutely gorgeous, drop dead, Professor X, oh Lord. Professor X, I'm not even saying his name yet. My Cash App hosted somewhere, Reed? It is. It's on my. I just couldn't say what it is. He's trying to give me a cat. Oh, it's on. Hey, let me go home. Let me put it in the chat. What's up, Supreme? I'm just messing with you. You know I'm messing with you, Supreme. Hi, Supreme. Are you driving? Please be safe. We were just talking. What just happened? Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Supreme, you see here? Happy's here. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, good. Y'all can hear me, because I thought I saw it jump. Oh, this is from 2021 when I first started my business. I was looking for the link, but I can't find it, so I'm gonna put this in the chat. When I tell you guys that, let me get to, I'm sorry guys, my brain is everywhere right now, because I'm just thinking about driving and how unsafe it could be. Danielle says, shout out to all the secret Cash App givers. You know who you are. May your seed produce much fruit. Supreme said, I ain't got no insecurities. Okay. Yes, you do. I mean, no, I can't tell you. Maybe you're like, someone with 0 insecurities. You're inhuman. I don't know. But let's pivot, guys. We have, look, don't start your crap. Can y'all? I'm sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. So I really don't like when the connection gets messed up. All right, let me refocus. I'm sorry. I took notes because Professor X, he did a lot, not a live, it was a video, and I think he was getting ready to go into Bojangles, so he was like really hungry or something. He was hangry, so he started yelling at y'all because y'all be acting up. And he did this video. He titled it 4 Things That Will Test You as a New YouTuber. I'm going to give you the 4 things he said, and then I'm going to tell you what I thought about it. And then what you're going to do is, if you are not subscribed to Professor X, you're going to go over there and subscribe. Because Professor X, I'm going to have Professor X and some other people on my channel, and we're gonna have a discussion. Oh yes, we are. I cannot wait. But I don't want to give you all the details. But I just have to confirm with these folks first. Hi, Corey. Look at him. He's like, what? Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. So the name of his, he was sitting in the car like, yeah, this was definitely the one where he was going ready to go into Bojangles, definitely. And he's talking about you people, you new YouTubers out there. I'm just saying, me too, of course. So the 4 things that he highlighted in the video, he said, learn how to handle negative comments. I'm gonna read all 4 of them, then I'm gonna go back. Did I say hi, Corey, out loud? Listen, guys, I be saying stuff and don't remember if I said it or not. So I'm going to say it again. Hi, Corey. 2, realize that you're going to have slow growth. 3, comparison is the thief of joy. And 4, consistency beats motivation. Can we get an amen? Now let's go back to number 1, learning how to handle negative comments. I did. Learning how to handle negative comments. That is so weighted because a lot of us say, oh, them negative comments, I love trolls. Trolls don't bother me. I'm a troll. No troll can't troll me. Somebody is going to say something that is going to trigger you. Okay, Mr. Troll or Mrs. Troll, or nothing bothers me and nobody bothers me. I know what doesn't bother me because I know it doesn't bother me. But I can't say that absolutely nothing that anyone ever says that's negative is going to bother me. And the reason why I think we don't do well with negative comments is in the real world, most of the time, people only feed you positivity, right? Like nobody's gonna come to your face and be like, what the hell are you wearing today? Nobody's gonna walk up to you and be like, girl, you had a rough night, huh? You look bad. They're gonna be like, and behind your back, they're gonna be like, did you see what that girl had on today? She look a mess. Trolls sometimes trolls, you know, the ones that are coming in and they're saying like whatever, they're saying, hey, I can see up your nose, duh, I got big ass nostrils, of course you can, right? But I mean, I'm talking about people that say something that you might deem as negative, actually speaking the truth, but you don't want to hear it, and you gonna call it hating. How about those people? Hello. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Let those negative comments fly. Because sometimes out of those negative comments, negative, whatever you consider, maybe just not what you want to hear. Because, you know, if it's not what you want to hear, then it's negative, right? Maybe we can take that as constructive criticism. Because what we want to hear is that we're fabulous and great and wonderful, and we're just this magical, untapped talent that someone just waiting for someone to, hi Lala, to just waiting. They're actually not though. Let me tell. I'm not gonna go there because I'm covering them up. If you, what was I? See, now I forgot what I was gonna say. You can't distract the 46-year-old child. Hi, the great debater. How are you? But anyway, the point is, sometimes you need to hear them negative comments. Sometimes you need to hear them negative comments because that's where the truth lies. Some of it might be crap. Other times, they're telling you stuff that the people that so-called love you ain't gonna tell you. When I was growing up, my mom said, I'm going to tell you the truth. My mom, everybody say that, Corey, but people are not really ready to hear the truth, the truth. They're not. People say, oh, I like constructive criticism. But then if somebody says something that they don't like, it's like, what? Child. You're not ready. My mom used to say, I'm going to tell you the truth because like people, all they're going to do is talk about you behind your back. Or you're gonna people dust stuff off as somebody being a hater. I'm not even speaking about just constructive criticism though. I'm talking about those comments that you claim are negative comments or opposite to what you wanted to hear. A lot of times this society in general, like we are we like to say that if somebody is talking about you, then they are a hater. They are hating. We all do this. We all do that. They're hating. They're a hater. They don't, they mad because da 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 da. But the reality is maybe they are. Maybe they are a little jealous because there is something in you that they wish they had in themselves. But also, some of what they say might be true. Great Debater says then they mad and they feel. Wait, hold on. The Great Debater says they not. Lala says the strongest. What time is it? Okay, the strongest. Damn, time be flying. The strongest voices in your head. The Great Debater said. Then they mad in their feelings. Yes, and when people get in their feelings, that's where you mess up. Like you miss the point. You missed the point. Corey said, I feel like when people always compliment me, it is hard for me to believe it. The Great Debater said, thinking you did something wrong, they want to be coddled. Supreme said, trolls be like, I knew you. They used to call you Jawbone. I'm mad. I forgot Jawbone at home today, man. I wanted to bring her to work. Danielle said, I'm going to go to what? I am going to go to profession to make up basics. I took the feedback. I can always learn something new, even if I don't think it is important. I am going to go to profession. Huh? To learn makeup basics. Oh, you're going to learn how to put makeup on. Oh, cool. I need to do that. But you can go on YouTube, child. They got makeup tutorials and this practice. That's really what it takes. Crystal's World, my girl. The Great Debater. This is why I don't want to talk to people. It's very difficult, like, to have real conversation. Like, people do not want to hear the truth. Or they don't want to hear your truth. They'll dismiss it. Like I remember, I see people are coming around now, but I remember I've been talking this way, talking about consistency and don't look at the numbers and be patient. I've been saying the same message since most of y'all met me. The people, I'm talking about the Are You Locked In community. Since the very beginning, don't look at the numbers. Just be consistent. Keep posting. Work on your content. Don't worry about the number. I've been saying this from the flipping beginning. And people are like, oh, God, coach, nah, people lying. They really want to. It's not about wanting to blow up. It's about thinking of the long game. YouTube is a long game. So if you really understand that, you won't be focused on a million. And I know. All right. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, child. Because I know y'all mad, y'all sensitive, y'all saying that, but you is. You won't focus on 10,000 channels until you manage one. Sorry. You understand? Like you're focused on the one thing. The one. And focus on that and get that thing off the ground. Now there's times where people do have to restart. Right? There's times when you do. But I think we get so caught up and it's not happening now. It's not happening fast enough. And when Professor X was talking, I was like, oh my gosh. Like the second one he said, realize slow growth. Like it's going to, and this can apply to anything. And I'm going to tie it in if I have a chance. Back to why I call this video Eviction, because we do need to evict all of this preconceived notions, all of these preconceived notions that we have. We need to evict that our delusion that we are this perfectly formed human that has no mistakes and no errors. We need to evict that thought out of our brain. We need to evict all of our excuses. All of them, including the one that, I put out so many videos and my channel still hasn't blown up yet, so it's just not going to happen for me. Evict that stupidness too. And what does it look like? What does your level of success look like? But anyway, that's beyond. The slow growth. And he talked about this in the video too. I don't look at it as slow growth. I look at my channel, which I'm fully monetized now, and I look at it as it's an evolution. Like I don't mind when the whatever happens, like when the big success, or maybe this is it, maybe just the point that I am monetized and I can now get paid from my videos. That's a success in its own, right? And then you build on that success, and then you build on that. And I took the time frame off. I have 7 minutes, right? Okay. I took the time frame off. There is no time frame on when it has to happen. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Yvette. Elevated Mindset gave the masterclass on how to deal with trolls. A profession to learn. Okay, good. Hi, I said hey, Crystal, right? Y'all, LOL, y'all know I be typing fast. Stopping through the show, love. Thank you, Crystal. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Oh my God. Lord Jesus. Hey, Corey. I don't get your notifications. Do you still be going live? Yvette, do you be going live, child? Lala said, taking notes, coach. I like it long. No pause. Long and thick. Oh, I'm sorry. Danielle says, Corey's World, sometimes people be gassing, but more often than not, in your case, they're acknowledging your talent. Got to be lying through your coffee. Go to be lying through your coffee stained teeth. What? You know, if you're going to troll, make sure that it makes sense, Supreme. Like, come on. Do better than that. I have 4 oh, Lord, child Jesus, Lala. All active. Hey, Trisha. Corey says, Mr. Beast posted for 2 years straight with low views until he finally blew up. Now he's one of the most successful content creators on this platform. Forget Mr. Beast though. I mean, great, like good, but I ain't trying to. Are you trying to be Mr.? Well, maybe y'all are. I don't want to be Mr. Beast. He got that. But I get what you're saying, Corey. I'm just fucking with you. I get what you're saying. You're saying that Mr. Beast, it took him 2 years before he finally saw any real success. And there's so many other stories like that. And sometimes it takes longer. There was a channel, I forgot what channel it was. It took them 7 years. And some people, I ain't got 7 years. All right, but this is the thing. Tortoise and the hare, right? Tortoise and the hare. So you could either be the hare running around, doing all these other things, focusing on this and that, trying to find that quick blow up, right? Meanwhile, the tortoise sticks to one thing, masters that one thing, and then you ends up passing you because they stuck here while you was all over the place trying to find a shortcut. Like, that's how life works. For some people, just like some people hit the lotto, right? Some people hit the lotto. But how many people in your family hit the lotto? Anybody? Actually, I got a cousin that, I'm not even lying. I got a cousin that hit the lotto for $15 million. Ask me what he doing now. Yo, Lala said Mr. Beast eats kangaroo babies. Supreme says slow growth, pause. Corey says, Danielle, thanks. I still don't believe it. Believe what, Corey? That's a me problem. I'm working on it. Yes, I'm at work today. I be at work every day when I do these lives, but not at work. Sometimes I'm working from home. I did the snort. I did. The race is not given to the swift, but to the one that endures to the end. Amen, Miss V. Amen. And that is the truth. And that's the thing. You got to see this thing through. Like, if, you got to pick a thing and see it through. See it through. And I always tie everything back to weight loss, always back to fitness. Same principle. It's not there is no quick fix. I don't care what injection you're on. I don't care what surgery you had. I don't care what mouth sewn up you got. I don't care. Slow and steady is going to always win the race, no matter what you did. No matter what. And if you're going to stick with it and you're going to keep the weight off and not just be some yo-yo dieter for your entire life and your entire existence, then you're going to have to adopt that slow growth mindset. How you doing? Or slow loss mindset. And that comparison, you see that? And that the reason why, like, when you mentioned, somebody mentioned, who was that? I forgot who mentioned another content creator and said they did it in 2 years, or this one did it. That's a form of comparing. And we don't think that is, right? Like, you don't think so. You think you're using that as an example. Forget all of that shit. Like, yes, you can use that as an example of, it can be done. But stop. We all are guilty of that. Do not compare yourself to anybody else. Anybody else. And that's in every aspect of your life. If you're trying to lose weight, don't look at Shirley Q over there that lost 50 pounds in 2 months. And you're like, well, why did it not lose 50 pounds in 2 months? Because you ain't Shirley Q. You're you. Stop comparing. And then what does that do? Then you're like, oh, well, I guess it's not going to happen for me. Oh, well. And then you see other people in our community, like, becoming monetized, doing this and that and the third. This is happening for them. Their channel's doing this. My channel, when I go live, no one comes to my lives like that. When I do this, no one... Stop. And then you can't stay consistent because you're too busy. I watch everybody else. Anyway, mama gotta go. Somebody else is coming in here. They keep scrolling the place, going back and forth. And I have a nice amount of folks in here right now. But, sometimes they say it's better for them it's better to love and leave them than for people to leave and not love you, child. Hello? Code, some people hit the lotto and don't know what to do with it. Exactly. And you could take that right there and apply that to YouTube. Some people hit a lick on YouTube, DoorDash, and don't know what to do with it. There's another content creator, but I don't want to say that because I'm coming. Yo, these motherfuckers. Have a great day, everyone. I gotta go. Bye. Somebody else go live so we can continue talking. Bye.